Hello, ladies and gentlemen. 27th of December. Let's have a look what's happening on Bitcoin, ETH, and altcoin situation in terms of the price action. I have, as always, the same charts to present because boring is sexy. In terms of the earning money, right? So the first chart, whale orders and large orders. Even 50 minutes chart, we can see that actually the current situation can be the distribution, and we also had a quite significant sell-off around these levels on spot in Coinbase. So the price can still go below, but doesn't mean you have to go today. Okay. So if I keep zooming out on the time frame, we get this chart more uglier and uglier. Okay. But the permanent truth is that it will be just too much data. So lower time frame means chaos. Okay. So I will go to the next chart quickly just to see to see the liquidation heat map. So the most liquidity is around 94,000 and then 97. So during the Christmas, everyone put the orders here. So very possible that the price can drop here just to grab this liquidity before consolidating further. On a higher time frame, nothing changed. We are still in the way. Go ahead and we'll be monitoring closely. There is a new chart I wanted to present to you. If you compare Bitcoin to Ethereum, which we keep doing, but also adding US 500 and US 100. So the current chart looks a bit, I think, ugly. I mean, you don't maybe see too much data. Let me just delete a little bit of this. But the point I want to make is actually very important. Look, what I want to say is, it's not that Bitcoin, Ethereum, and crypto markets are going up. Basically, whole world is going up. That's what I want to say. Okay, look US 500, US 100. You look US 500, and then compare Bitcoin and ETH. Usually, what happens is the following: US 500 generates the first move, and then Bitcoin and all other markets are following up, including US 100. But at the moment when the US 500 would have a huge dump and correction like it had here, the same happened to Bitcoin. So you see here, the chart, let me zoom in. From here to here, we had a bear market, the same everywhere. So when when there is a bear market, there is a global bear market caused by multiple factors. And basically that's the world money making the bear market, okay? The bear market. And when we go up, this is what's happening. So the move of US 500, it for now is much more decent than the move for Bitcoin. Yeah, and they're the logarithmic moves. So actually, that is what I wanted to pull out here. I will keep monitor the US 500 and especially the sell-off signs like here. But I want to show something more. We say we compare the current cycle 2017. You see here. So we had the first sign, then the second on the charter. So according to this, we have still like 3 months to the second sell-off potentially before we have a real pullback, and that would mean March 2025, so 3 months from now. So again, if US 500 will repeat the said situation for 2017, and we have a lot of similarities, right, in crypto as well, 2017, then we have more or less 3 months before the decent pullback. 3 months which give us March. So March could be the take profits and the general market's first pullback, but not the high. The price still went high and then only made another decent pullback. So that's something I pull it here. I will keep watching and name it Big Four: Bitcoin, ETH, US 500, US 100. Okay, at the same US 100 where we are. If I find here, yeah, we are here. So look how the US 100 behave. Something like this. We had still way more prices up before decent pullback, way longer. So yeah, I think it's a very good anecdote and analysis here. I will keep watching it. So when we go to the Bitcoin 12 months and the 6 months, this is what we get here. As I told you, let's be patient, guys, and wait for the January open. You see, we are waiting for 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5. 5 usually we get these weeks. So let me just, because I put too much colors, maybe you don't see that we delete. I'm speaking about these weeks here, okay? Here, this week, that's what I'm waiting for. So if you want to have a, trade in January for the Q1, I think we have to be patient, still a few more days to see how the January open and generally find a position there. And that's what I'm waiting for, okay? So let's stay patient for a few more days, just a few more days, and we'll be almost in January, guys. And I want to see the price action in January, you too. And based on it, we make a further decisions. On Ethereum, situation is very similar. I will conclude it a little bit later, but okay, the same. We should wait for January open, okay, and then see what happens next. If we compare Bitcoin to gold ETF, I told you this is where we are, and actually try to close the move on red, and that would be amazing sign because it would be very similar to gold ETF situation, right? You saw it. We are here in this month, and then Jan, Feb, March could be the huge move up, right? So where we are compared to where we are going to go on spot, you just holding buy more. You don't care. 95, 80. Don't be greedy, okay? 95, 110, 120. Who fucking cares? If it goes to 10 million, 15 million in the next 10 years, if you buy here or here, it doesn't matter. Do you agree? Agree. But if you trade futures, then it matters, right? Because if price will do the following move, so close December red and still have a week in January low before going higher, you may get liquidated and you just look at these prices going higher without you. So yeah, if you trade futures like me, I will have to pay attention and I will not put too much big orders futures. I fucking not get, liquidated. I don't want to lose my capital. And I want to see and I want to get this pump together with me. So I hope you agree with this idea. Next chart, Bitcoin on the monthly time frame. This is how it looks like on RSI. Looks very well. We have still decent moves to come, but we need to be patient. Okay, let's wait for January. So this is a bit more detail, a bit more colors, guys. Sorry for that. I will explain it next time. But yeah. Anyway, what I wanted to show here is the following thing. If we measure the move from the top, from 108 and go 20% down, which happens in the bull market, it gives us 86,000. When did we had a 20% correction last time? We had it here, right? In this accumulation distribution zone, right? So can we have a 20% correction? I don't know, but it's definitely possible, okay? I need to keep in mind, if we get 20%, we go to 86,000 around, okay? From 108, almost, yeah, 20. So 20% correction gives 86,000. Keep it in mind, guys. If you have stop losses, everything, then it should go below 80,000 really. 77, that would be the area to to get a stop loss, never below. So you cannot over leverage yourself, and I cannot over leverage myself. Here, Ethereum on the weekly chart. That's the chart I was working yesterday on. These bars are maybe not that cool, but I wanted to show you a few more things. Basically, first of all, it's important is timing. Look, I wanted to try first, this is the logarithmic chart, and I wanted to try very similar price action to what we see currently, okay? So if I just remove, erase everything, I would like to show you something like that. Look where we are. Just look at the price action. That's what I want to figure out. If you see the price action from 2020, so we had a higher, we had an all-time high, then we had the pullbacks, anyway, the bear market, everything, price was forming, and I see it very similar to the current price action. So basically, this moment here, I see very similar to this price action. If I move back, I cannot, okay. I wanted to move back my drawings, but if I there, sorry. If they are deleted, I will do it just again for you. Look, basically, there is a few more things to discuss. If we assume that we just got this dump here, which is very similar. Let me zoom in, guys. Look, we had a all-time high, we had a bear market, we had a price build up, and here we had evidentially building we broke up the resistance. Do you agree? And we are making the resistance the support, and that's exactly where we are right now, right? If you look at it, that's exactly how it looks like. So let me just add another color. Fuck, I don't know if it's better, but anyway. So look this dump here. Then price build up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then from this moment to here, when I calculating it, it doesn't matter from here to here, we speak about 30 bars, okay? Depends where you're at, 30, 31. And this is the weeks. So now let me go and see where we are and how the price action looks like. So yeah, price action is different. But what I want to pull out on the chart is here. So our current support, so we broke through resistance. Resistance was here. We broke through resistance. Sorry. And now making it a new support. So our new support is 3,200. And the price is catching up on this, okay? So that's how I would see this. And then if we would put also around, we can still stay here 4 weeks, okay? So we're doing one by one, okay? If I make a screenshot quickly, wait, where we are, we have, just give me a sec. I want to make a screenshot of this. And if you see this price action and compare to this, it's, okay, I don't know. It's actually similar. So, but I did it yesterday. What's happening? Let me just show it again. I make a screenshot and I want to paste it. Yes, I can paste it. Exactly. So I can paste it. I move it here. Where are you? Okay, you are here. So look, guys, when I zoom it in, it's basically the same price action. Do you agree or not? I will just increase it. That's what happened in 2020, and that's what's happening right now. So we have one candle, we have a second, so it would be the first week of Jan, third, second, third, and fourth. And this is exactly when the inauguration of Donald Trump happened. So I don't know it will happen the same way, never happen the same way, but the idea is there, right? So this is the idea I want to present to myself and to you, that we still can kind of, chop for the next 3-4 weeks until inauguration. And the inauguration can be the reversal point. And basically what happened next was just the history, right? So it went straight up. Okay, when I say straight up, I mean that was basically straight up. Yeah, Ethereum outperformed the Bitcoin for that period of time. So when I move the current candle to the current timing, this is what I get. I get the 32 bars, 35 bars before this top pullback, and then it went again back. So it took even longer, but that's what I want to show you. Okay, oops. So if I move this chart here, this is where we go. We go to August 2025. So this is August 2025. We speak August. Okay. So where is the March? Just to understand, March is here. So because there was a theory that on March we can have a decent pullback or bear market coming. We may have, I don't know, no one knows, but this is the March. So in March we had a pullback and the further consolidation. Okay, this is what happened in March, and this we have to monitor definitely. But what happened after March is the history. Okay, so if it happen again, I don't know, but the conclusion is the current level of Ethereum's at the 3,200 seems to be good levels to make future orders, and I will do it. I will try to do it. I will also share this very soon. However, we need to pay attention to inauguration 20th of January as a key pivotal moment for the whole crypto industry. So that's what I want to tell you guys. If we look at Ether to Bitcoin, this is how it looks like. So it also confirming we should have a pump at least until April, May 2025. Okay, but yeah, that's what the price telling us. Action. If we compare the same here, on it monthly chart, it looks very similar. So Ether looks good, and this is where we should seek opportunities for the next few months. Bitcoin dominance, nothing changed, everything according to the plan so far. Market makers try to change the plans very often, and they have solid reasons, because Bitcoin is receiving so much money from the world, like the countries, institutions, that the Bitcoin dominance can go again up. I don't know. I mean, here can be huge surprise still. But if it happened or not, there is one more thing. The consolidation usually happen if we look into the past, 2021 and then 17. For any time we had usually a bit longer consolidation, so it may break any time, but it can still go, on top until 20 January, which is the inauguration date. So how the total crypto market top 10 looks like? This is excluding top 10, means these lower cap coins, but yeah, top 11 is still not low, but yeah, that's how it looks like. Here are others to ETH and others to Bitcoin. In any case, we see that we have still decent possibilities to further move up. So the alt season looks really set up for alt season looks very good. That's the same chart showing the previous, it even didn't come back here, you see. It broke the resistance, make it the new support, and just a matter of time to go higher. And it should happen in next Q1 2025. XRP, ADA, Doge, Solana, everything is making decent pullback despite XRP, who actually looks still very green. And the alt season 47 basically completely retested, resetted. And let's see if we go still below. Anyway, do you want to sell now? You could sell, take partially profits here or all of them, but rather partially, but not here, right? Here you are accumulating again. So if you look at the Bitcoin Ethereum price chart comparing to other cycle lows multiply, this is where we are. I will just zoom it in. So the current cycle is the red line and the orange is 2017, which we say is very similar. So again, next 2 days, 2 weeks could be still a little bit choppy and breaking the ground, just to make a good start for January for the big guys. So big guys will come with their volumes very soon, and they can want to also enter this market. So you see what happened next, right? So if we look 330 and we are like 250, so it's a 50, and to here 330, 250, 80 days, 90, let's say 3 months. Yeah, that would give us March. So March could be the good opportunity for the first take profits, pullback, and then this and next move up. That's what can happen next. Bitcoin rainbow chart, nothing happened. It's a high level. Stock to flow. Actually, apparently, it's very interesting. Stock to flow, when I was checking, and stock to income also is showing, around May next year as a potential top from stock to income, and then the pullback or the, basically keeping the same price for the next consolidating for the next time before the next move up. But again, the key point is like May, June, and the values which absolutely may happen to Bitcoin 350 and the altcoins outperforming the Bitcoin that time. So the next chart, Bitcoin Spot ETF inflow, we have finally green candle, very well, good job, pulse. And liquidation heat map we saw is below and above us, so that's as always. Bitcoin on the Google Trends basically is falling down together with the price of Bitcoin, so we may still fall a little bit down. So everyone of retail is out of the market. Here is a bit different performance of the chart compared on the Glassnode, which we saw on the Bitbo, but yeah, in both cases, we are very similar and very close to the low. And actually, according to the 2015, 17, 18 cycle, the low will be around January 2023, which is exactly the inauguration of Trump. And it can be the play coming. So yeah, 86,000, 87,000 for Bitcoin, 20% correction. We should keep in mind as a possible to happen. Quarterly performance of the Ether in Q1, we know it's just amazing, and that's where we bet, right? I think that's what we should do. Inflows, we already saw. This is not updated. We had the inflow in 26, so it will come. Bitcoin keeps to be 7 asset worldwide by market cap, and probably climbing very soon much higher. Total liquidity cycle, nothing changed. This is nothing changed. Funding rate, heat map, everything green. Yeah, everything looks good, guys. So in summary, keep in mind 86, 87,000 still possible for Bitcoin in January, especially in January, like before inauguration, in the first 3-4 weeks, it would give 20% dump before the pump. The most important thing for us traders is not to get liquidated, not to lose the assets, just keep it light for the moment. And I think for the next 3-4 weeks, just pay attention uh, and build your position yourself for the alt season. So the Q1 should be very strong for the alt season market for Ethereum, and that's what I will be doing. I will also share my position very soon. Yeah, and that's all for today. Thanks a lot for listening, and talk to you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.